outside. Yes, you can see the barbecue. Trying to maneuver. I'm doing a live right now. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I'm here to give you your vibe. Hold on one second. What's up?
The paint's getting stuck to my nail polish.
That's all right. Scrub it off. Go. She's painting and she's covering paint. And can you please clean yourself off before you don't touch anything on the walls? Go.
No, I know. I'm doing my hands already.
Sorry about that. I don't know what today's date is. I don't know, but it's a nice day. Hopefully we don't have like a car accident outside and you know, you don't hear anything crazy because I do live on a main road. So let's see what happens. Father in Heaven, Spirit Guide, show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective for today? For what's today? The 5th? I don't even know. August 5th? Is it? The 4th? The 5th? I don't know. 5th. I think. Let's say the 5th. Show me clearly. What do you want to tell today? What do you want to tell the collective today? Show me clearly. What do you want to tell the collective? Okay. I did a reading last night. This is the first card. So let's see. So are you feeling like there's an emotional loss right now? Possibly. Emotional loss. Needing to make a decision. There's some type of emotional loss. Something that is isn't fulfilling you emotionally the way you expected it to. Sorry guys, my neighbor is now washing their car behind me. That's what happens when you try to do something outside. But my kids are inside and it's a nice day, so it's not like overly hot, so might as well. Might as well sit outside. Okay, so what is this? You're feeling like you're, and again, the same card at the top of the deck. Yeah, you're feeling like you're at an emotional loss and you need to make a decision. You don't know which way to go. What reading was it? I did a reading last night and somebody needed to make a decision. I forget what sign it was. You're needing to make a decision. You're not sure what is the right direction to go in. You're seeing that things are not emotionally fulfilling as you thought in a situation. Let's see. You definitely want to make some type of movement forward because you're remembering the past. You're reminiscing about the past and you're remembering the past. So let's see. You're remembering the past, how you want to move forward. You have an emotional loss. You're remembering the past and how you couldn't sleep at night and how you were so stressed, but you don't want to fight over something that isn't going to grow. Okay? Yeah, you're like, I don't want to communicate about this situation that isn't growing, isn't evolving. I thought it was going to grow. It's leaving me an emotional loss. I'm not feeling the love. I don't know what to do, but you do know you need to take some type of movement forward. You got to take this action, all right? Okay. All right, what about this, please? Okay, feeling like what? Explain this. I need to clarify for this card. What's the next card, Spirit? You're wondering, you're going within to think. I feel like you're bringing yourself back down to basics here, okay? You're bringing yourself to think like, will I be more fortunate in my next go around? Will I, if I end this cycle from the past, will I have, like, let's say, will luck be on my side? Will good karma come in for me, right? Kind of been eating out of stress. Oh, stress eating. I hate stress eating. Sorry about that. Yeah. Let's see. What about this? Will luck be on your side if you go within to think? I don't know why I'm thinking Spirit's like kind of pushing me to say like simplify, making things simple in your life. Okay? Maybe you need to. Maybe you need to make things more simple. Maybe don't overcomplicate it. Anything else you want to say with this deck, Spirit? Okay. Moving on with the truth. Knowing that you have everything that you need, but you've been keeping yourself stuck, but you need to move on. You need to move forward with the truth. I think you went within, you're realizing why things are the way they were, why things turned out the way they were, and now you need to go and move on with the truth, knowing that you have everything that you really need to, but you've been keeping yourself stuck. And this is something we've been seeing a lot too lately. Why are we keeping ourselves stuck? Let's see. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do you want to tell the collective for today with another deck? Please, and thank you. Please and thank you. What else? You don't want to think with your heart. You don't want to think with your heart. Okay? I think you're at this place where you're just like, and it's funny because we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So it's like you're at this place where you're like, it's almost like you don't want to utilize it. You don't want to utilize your heart. You don't want to think about this. You don't want to think about this emotional loss. It's like you just don't want to go there anymore. Stress eating. Stress eating. I hate stress eating. Think your heart. Wait, think with your heart and feel with your mind. Yeah, because sometimes, when we're too into our emotions, your emotions can make you go crazy. They make you run wild. They will actually mess with you, right? Because you're like you let your heart overrule your thinking, which isn't always a good thing. So, all right, you feel like if you release your heart, you're not gonna be victorious. You're not gonna win. So you're keeping yourself tied up. No victory and unleashing yourself. Yeah, you're feeling like there's going to be no victory in unleashing your heart and allowing it to be vulnerable. Which may not be a good thing, right? All right, what else? You need to release yourself from this attachment of thinking. Walk away from, walk away from this. Walk away from this attachment of thinking. Spirit's saying, do you want to be who you're meant to be? If you do, you need to untie yourself of this attachment of keeping your heart tied up and bound so you don't get hurt. Yeah. Because if you walk away, you're not going to grow. So if you walk away from this way of thinking of, I need to keep my heart protected, you'll grow. But if you stay within this, I'm moving on but not growing because I'm going to keep my heart closed off, you'll never evolve to the next phase. And what's the point of the spiritual journey if you're not going to evolve and move on to the next phase? Don't think of the other person in this contract. Okay. So you have been too consumed with thinking with this other person, and I think you're saying, well, that's why you want to close off your heart, because you no longer want to think about this person, you don't want to put your energy into this person, somebody that you felt like you were in a commitment with, but you're keeping your heart closed off. So that's not really a good thing. Okay. So what else, Spirit? So these cards all fell out sideways, okay? So you are in this place of not sure like who to trust with what you want to do with yourself. It's almost like Spirit saying you don't know who to turn to, you don't know who to talk to, you don't know if even if your guides are on your side, because you're not sure of almost like you don't know what path you're supposed to go on. You feel like, I feel like Spirit's saying the second you decide the path, it changes, or something happens for you to change this path, and now what? Like, now what's the next phase? What do I do next, right? That's what I feel like you're on. So it's like almost like you feel like you have no one to turn to. You have no one to turn to. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Going back to what we were saying before. So Spirit's saying, you can't ascend to who you're truly meant to be as a person if you don't utilize your heart space. Okay? If you're not going to go within and think with love. You can't move on if you don't think with your heart. You just can't, you know? Just a logical way of thinking, that's not going to work. You have to think with your heart and logically. But they're saying you can't ascend if you don't think with love. Hold on a second. Love is what you're meant to do. As human beings, we're meant to love. Okay? It's part of your fate. It's part of your destiny to think with your heart. It would be a very slow progression forward in life if you decide to not utilize your heart space. If you stop thinking with your heart. You need to think with your heart and with your mind, logically and emotionally. There needs to be a balance between the two. Okay? So they're saying that if you don't utilize this heart space, you will your life will be very slow. That's what I'm saying, slow. A slow progression forward. Is that really what you think? Is that really what you want? Do you want the slow progression forward? But they're saying that you have your ancestors with you and they are protecting you. But if that gives you comfort, I don't know. What else? Yeah, not listening. You're not paying attention to the signs of whatever they're trying to show you. Your ancestors, your guides have been trying to show you something. And it's probably about thinking with your heart space. And there goes the card. Sorry guys, I need to get up. Okay. This isn't your home. Your child. Okay, so you're stuck interior-wise, you're stuck because of your inner child. Your inner child that had to deal with rejection. Okay, this is what's keeping you stuck. This old mindset, this old thinking, probably things that happened from your childhood that are stuck with you, there was something to do with rejection in your childhood that is keeping you in this place of being stuck. So they're saying because of this inner child thing keeping you stuck, you can't manifest yourself to be who you're truly meant to be. It's holding you back. And as I say that, this thing just creaks. So yeah, this inner child wounds that you have of rejection, and this is probably why they're saying you probably never feel at home where you're at, because you have this inner child wounding that has to deal with rejection. Okay, what else, Spirit? Do you feel guilty for that? Because I saw the minimized guilt card come up. Do you feel guilty for that? You need to let go of control. Things are not going to be on your time schedule. All right? Because, of course, the favorite, the divine timing card. We all love divine timing because we don't know when that is. It could be this lifetime. It could be next lifetime. It could be next week. It could be tomorrow. We don't know. Right? But if you have some weird control about timing, you need to let it go. Because that's not the higher truth. They're saying focus on the higher truth. That's in the reverse. It's like you trying to dominate the situation is not going to allow you to dominate the situation at all, basically. It's like you need to let go. Let it go. Give it to God. Let your worries go. Things are not going to happen in the time that you expected it to. And you're having a hard time maybe focusing on that truth, but things are not just going to work out the way you expect it to when you want it to. Okay? Let's see. What about this? Anything else you want to say about this, Spirit? Anything else? One more shuffle. You're not nurturing your creation. And it's funny because we have this again, this alchemy, creation. It's all about manifesting. Okay? So it's like you're not taking care of what you need to manifest in your life. You're not nurturing it. You're not feeding it. That's another thing. That came out before too. All right? You're not, where was the other card? You're not listening to spirit on what you're meant to do. But they're saying you're not nurturing what it is that you need to create. You must have like a thought process or something, and it's like you're not feeding it. You're not watering it, you're not giving it fertilizer. It's not moving forward. Are you posting this? Yes, I'm actually live streaming it, so it will be posted. It's a little glitchy, I'm sorry, I think because I'm outside, but let's see. What about this, Spirit? Okay, explain. It's almost like they're saying, you need to take joy in what it is that you want to create in your life. The problem is that you don't trust. You don't trust that this is a good idea. That's what Spirit's saying. Okay? So you need to take whatever it is that brings you joy, you need to go after it. The problem is that you don't trust it's a great idea. Whatever it is, if it's for work, if it's for your life, if it's for your home, your relationships, whatever it may be. They're saying that you're just you don't have enough faith. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay. What about that? Do they need to turn to a friend circle? Let's see. Is there a friend circle they need to turn to? That they need to... Maybe you don't know if you're going to have people supporting you, if you go after what you want to go after in life. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so they're saying you don't want to be left out in the cold anymore by people, by friend circles, whatever it is, whatever this community is. It's like you're like, I just don't want to be left out in the cold anymore because you feel like you don't know where you fit. You're feeling like you don't know where you fit in your life, but there's what's this treasure? What's the treasure? God, another one fell. Sorry, guys. Okay. The treasure. The treasure is what? Oh, there is a treasure. Spirit's saying there is actually a gift coming in for you. The problem is that you don't want to heal. And by you not healing, you can't ever, it's like you can't ever take that jump because you don't have faith. And this is, again, coming back to the same thing. There is a community, there is a group that's going to come into your life, even though you feel like out of sorts right now. And this community is going to give you what you're looking for, what you're needing, what you're lacking right now in your life. But the problem is that you're unwilling to heal, and because you're unwilling to heal, you won't take the next steps necessary because you feel like you don't know the truth. And the truth is that you need to relinquish control and have faith. Because if you don't have faith, like you're waiting. You're in this time game right now of waiting to see what's going to happen. But Spirit's like, it doesn't work like that. That's what Spirit wants you to know. It doesn't work like that. It's almost like, when they say you have to lead blindlessly, you have to have faith and follow blindlessly. You need to have faith and follow blindlessly, or nothing is going to come into fruition. What's up, Nicholas?
You think when you're done with this, you can finish my sentence?
Probably. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome. I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling back. Love. I think be sorry. Let's see. Tell me my relationship because it's going really bad. Jay, I'll answer your question at the end of the reading. Anybody have questions? Just wait till the end, which I'm almost done with this part of it, and then you can ask me any question you want, and I'll give you the answer that Spirit has to tell you. Okay, anything else you want to say with this deck? So yeah, this lack of faith and this, you need to let go of control. The control factor of knowing and timing. Yeah, relinquish control. Right? It's the chains that bind you. It's hard to relinquish control. We all want to have control of our lives. We all want to know what direction we're going in, what we're supposed to do and what we're not supposed to do. And there is some part of it that, yeah, we need to have some control over it, but ultimately we don't, right? Like I was saying this a couple of days ago, I can have in my mind that I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to pull out of my driveway and go down the shore. But what's going to happen? I don't know. I could get down to the shore. I might not. I might get into a car accident the second I pull out of the driveway. And guess what? I thought I had control, but I don't. So it's like you need to have that focus, that mindset on what you want to do and where you're going, but that doesn't mean it's how it's going to go. So if this is like something that's really a challenge for you, the Spirit is saying, maybe it's time to rethink this, all right? Let it go. Let go of the reins a little bit. Maybe you're holding on too tight to something that you're not supposed to. I'm going to take it out this way because that's how it fell. Okay. Again, time. I don't know what to want or what brings me joy. That's something you have to figure it out. All right, Spirit's saying, you see that you need to take care of yourself. But it's interesting how they're wording it because they have time. You see it's time for you to take care of yourself. But it's almost like, but you feel like you're out of time. Why do you feel like you're out of time in taking care of yourself? Maybe Spirit's saying, You see you need to take care of yourself, and maybe you need to stop wasting your time. Maybe you're putting your efforts into something else that isn't necessary for you. Only you guys are going to know where that fits in your life, because it's going to mean something different for everybody, right? Okay, what else, Spirit? Anything else you want to tell them with this deck? Anything else? This wasn't a very good cycle you were dealing with. All right. Whoop. Hold on. You need to ground yourself because you haven't been going after what you're truly passionate for. This wasn't meant to be. All right. Things the way they were in the past weren't meant to go in that order, but you needed to grow stronger spiritually, and you need to make better choices for yourself. And they're also telling you, you really need to look in the mirror. As I say that, the umbrella creaks. You really need to look in the mirror again. Okay? That must mean something. The umbrella creaking and you looking in the mirror. What does that mean, Spirit? Maybe you're not squeaky clean. Maybe that's something that needs to be seen. Okay? Maybe your choices haven't been very good. And this is why you haven't grown. This is why you haven't grown into that foundation that you truly want in yourself. That you need to see through here. Okay? This is something you need to see through here. But there's something about you growing spiritually and making the right choice and looking at your shadow self. Because there's something that you're reluctant to look at. Over here, it was something about your inner child. So there's something from your past, possibly from your inner child, that is keeping you trapped. Something about rejection. Something about you being rejected that is keeping you in this area, this gray of not growing and unwilling to see the truth as to why maybe you don't have this happy home, happy life yet. You need to see clearly. Or coming back to this childhood thing, why didn't things, if things didn't work out for you the way they were supposed to as a child, or the way you thought they were supposed to, maybe there's a reason why that you're not seeing clearly yet. Why didn't the household grow the way it was supposed to? Maybe on the outside it was a pretty picture, but there was things. Maybe there are hidden things in here, something that made you feel rejected as a child. And there's something that you need to see clearly. Okay. What's the closing messages here? Whoa. Oh, God. I hate it when it falls on the floor. Because not so easy out here to pick them up. See? You're not. How many times I gotta say the same thing over and over again? You're unwilling to see something. There is something that you don't want to see about in your past. You don't want to remember something from your past, from your childhood. You don't want to see it. You don't want to think about it. You don't even want God to show you. That's where you're at. It's like there is something that you're unwilling to see. And it's almost like Spirit saying, it almost gives you comfort not going after the thing that you're most passionate for in life. Because of something in the past that you were unwilling to see. Is this something from their past life, or is this something from their actual life? Something from your actual life. This is nothing to do from your past life. This is something from your actual life. There is something from their childhood that you're unwilling to see. Maybe you need to go within and ask Spirit to show you. Maybe you have actually, you know, sometimes when we go through traumatizing things, oh God, help me. Sorry. Those freaking bugs I should be killing. We have them in the United States. They're from China. Another gift from China. The lantern flies. They're eating all the trees. They're eating everything. I should have killed it, but it's a big bug. It was kind of like this. Sometimes when we go through something traumatic as a child, we block it out. We are reluctant to see the truth of it. We don't want to see the truth. So our mind has a protection mode and we close it off, right? Interesting how I went to pick up a card and now I'm having this in my hands. I think Spirit's trying to say that's the key. Whatever this thing is that you're reluctant to see, whatever this thing you don't want to face and you don't want to remember, is the key. The key to the problems that you're having right now in your life. There's something you don't want to face. There's something you don't want to remember. Maybe there's some healing here, and this is another reason why your heart is closed off. Probably caused from something from your childhood. Probably stems from there, and then, you know, we like attracts like, and then you attract more people like that in your life, and that thing just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's hard to shut it off or to remove it. It's the key. Okay? It's the key to a lot of the problems that you're having right now. Whatever that thing is that you don't want to look at. That's the answer. You have to do the work. Now, if you're reluctant to do the work, that's up to you. But if you're willing to do the work, that is the key to whatever issue that you're having right now in your life. Okay, so that is it for my vibe. I'm going to pick up my cards and then I will answer any questions. If you have any questions, just put it in the comments and I will look it up and give you the answers and see what Spirit has to tell you. Okay, guys? Let me just pick up my cards. I'm going to give you guys a minute while I do this because I really hate working on a messy table. So just jot down any questions you have. And this is the SRT part of the reading now, guys. Let me see. Do I need to use my subconscious? Your subconscious mind? Sure you do. Hold on a second. First, let me check. Am I speaking with my higher self? Do I have any other energy speaking with me through my pendulum? Only my high self? Are my guardian angels with me and my high self right now? Any other guides? Just my high self. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, what is this? Hey, Maud, do core. With my therapist who fishes for those vaulted memories. Does Core need to use her subconscious to get to these memories? Yes, you do. So like what? Like go into deep meditation? Is her high self trying to communicate with her to show her her memories, or is she trying to block them out? Your high self is actually trying to show you. So they're assisting you, just so you know, trying to get down to the root of the issue. Jay, what is my future in love? Jay, you asked another question before. Jay's relationship is going really bad, he was saying. Do I need SRT or cards? Cards, okay. Give me a second. Let me just pick up the rest of these cards and then I will give you, because that's an open-ended question. I can ask specific questions and open-ended questions. I'm gonna need some cards for that. So let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay, Spirit. As quickly as possible, can you tell me what's going on with Jay and his love life? Hey, Maud. Oh, it's okay. You can rewind it. Let's see. What's going on with Jay and his love life? Well, you have a blockage, Jay. You definitely have a blockage. Okay, there's no movement forward. Why is there no movement forward for Jay? The lack of passion. A lack of passion? In what way? It's weird how they're putting this, Jay. It's like saying the destructive truth in somebody trying to win and be victorious. It's almost, it's a destructive truth. Okay? So it's somebody manipulating the truth to win. That's what I'm feeling. Hold on a second. Is this your current situation? Is this Jay's current situation or just in general? In general, there's a is it Jay that's a destructive truth? Is it people that he's in or Jay is in relationships with? Yeah. So it's like it's not you, it's like the destructive truth of people that you've been in relationships with. Ooh. No more devil energy because the towers have fallen. So was it somebody that he was in a relationship with, or just Jay? Was this person that Jay was in a relationship with, were they the ones who brought the devil energy, or was it Jay that brought the devil energy? Okay, there was the person that you were with, brought in or have been with, is the person who brought the devil energy in, but they're saying no more dealing with the energy. You're seeing the shit is crumbling. Hold on a second. Are these cards all for Jay right now? Yes. Okay, so hold on a second. Has Jay been dealing with somebody who has player energy, Spirit? Okay, so you've been dealing with somebody. Does Jay have the player energy or the person that Jay's dealing with? All right, you've been dealing with somebody that has a lot of player energy, Jay. I think you're seeing this. You don't want to deal with it anymore. It's almost like they're saying like you feel foolish for dealing with somebody who isn't worthy of you. You didn't realize, you couldn't see it clearly before, but you know you're not happy. You're healing the pain, but you don't know why things aren't growing. So then what's your advice, Spirit? What's your advice for Jay? I'm doing a live, okay? Can you, almost. What's the advice for Jay? What do you want to tell Jay? What should they do? What should Jay do? Whoever I'm speaking to on there. What's the advice? Sorry, my daughter just came downstairs, guys. Advice? Advice is don't allow yourself to be thrown out into the cold. End the cycle that isn't giving you stability and that isn't being fair with you. Well, if Jay leaves this cycle, will Jay meet somebody new who will be better? Yes. Will it take months, weeks or months? Months or years? Months. Okay, so you need to end this cycle, Jay, of devil energy, player energy, and you need to, somebody new is going to come in, but you're going to have to end the cycle that you're in right now because it's clearly not, it's not good for you. Okay, let's see. All right, what we got here? I agree with my youngest daughter living with her dad. Should Maud agree with her youngest daughter living with the daughter's father? Spirit is saying no. Would the youngest daughter be better living with the father or with Maud? The younger daughter would be better off living with you, Spirit is saying. Am I going to be able to support my family with my current finances? How do I improve my situation? So will Jen be able to support her family with her current finances? No, you're not. How does she improve her finances, Spirit? Will she be able to improve her finances? How does she? How do you want me to tell? How do we want to give? Can we give her advice? With SRT or with the cards? With the cards, which deck do you want to give to her? Which deck? All right, say yes to whichever deck is going to help her with this. Let me see. Hold on. This deck? Okay. This is the deck. Let's see what they have to tell you. How can she improve her finances? Yeah. Yeah, you can say hi. You can pop your head in. I gotta shuffle anyways. Okay, let's see. How does she improve her finances? You haven't gone within. You haven't gone within to listen to what they're trying to tell you. Hold on a second. All right, I'm going to read off these cards because maybe this is going to be a trigger to you, and then I'm going to interpret them for you. We have the Sweat Lodge in reverse, the Rattle in reverse, the Earth Keeper in reverse, the Lower World in reverse, the Blade in the upright, and then the Wind in the upright, okay? So those are the cards. So maybe any of these, don't play with that please. Maybe some of these cards will give you a trigger. Then we have the Drum in the reverse over here, okay? So you haven't been gone within to listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you, because it's not of this earth. Stop, you're tilting the table, Angelica. It's not of this earth. It's from above. You need to see the truth that there needs to be a change in direction. Is any of this making sense to you? Because they told me to use this deck. Is this the message that you wanted me to give this person? Yes. Is there something in the cards or something in the message that's going to help? Something in the cards, something in one of these names and one of these titles? Yes. Okay. Is the message part of it? Yes. Okay, so something in one of these cards. The Sweat Lodge, the Rattle, the Earth Keeper, the Lower World, the Blade, and the Wind. But there's something that you're not dealing with, or you're not listening to? Is it of this earth that she needs to do work on? No, it's not of this earth. It's something from the upper world. Is it like a spiritual work? No, it's of the upper world. Like what? Like airline stewardess or flying, something to do with flying, something above, something in the air, something in the air. All right, something above. Is it in a building high up, or is it like in the building high up, or in like the air? In the air, something up, something up. All right, hopefully that helps you. All right, because now you have to interpret it, but that's the advice they want to give you. Okay, what else do we have here? Cleaning up mommy issues will bring me keys to those treasures that are the symbol of finding the deepest soul truth. If Core cleans up her mommy issues, will that give her the key to doing what she needs to do? Yes, Spirit is saying yes. Okay, let's see. Hello. What's coming for me in the next few months? Oh, you're welcome, Zenjan. What's Pallavi Sharma? What is coming? Cards? Yes. These cards? Yes. All right, let's see what we got here. What's coming for Pallavi? Woo. Victory. Well, that's a great card to get. Okay. That's a great card. It's funny because, don't play with that.
Why?
Because, can you go upstairs if you're going to interrupt?
No.
Last night, I was finishing up my zodiac signs, and my boyfriend was coming in and out of the apartment, and he's like, you sound very negative. And I go, well, I can't really give a positive message if the card's giving me a negative message. It's hard to like portray anything positive to you, except that Spirit is telling you to walk away from a situation. I don't always get positive cards, so how do I tell you something? I'm not going to lie to you. Victory, you're going to see in the next few months. Okay, explain. Anything else? Which is a great thing, because not everybody gets that. Anything else? Having almost everything that you want. Is there going to be some arrogance? Are we dealing with an arrogant situation here? No, it's just in a good way. Yes, victory and having almost everything that you want. Yeah, that's actually really good. Good for you, girl. Let's see.
Thank you so much for going to look back.
All right, so they're saying that you're going to have everything that you want, almost everything that you want in victory, but you're still not going to be happy. Why isn't this person going to be happy?
I just flew out.
Are they dealing with the player or are they the player? You're playing with a relationship, life? Okay. You're not committing to what you want in your life, even though you have a lot of what you are going to want. But you don't know what to choose. You're going to be playing yourself because you're not going to know what to choose. Any advice, Spirit? Be happy. The Four of Wands? Be happy. You're going to have almost everything that you want, but you're not going to know what to choose, and this is going to make you upset. But it's you that are not going to be able to choose. But they're saying this is like a cause for celebration, a cause for maybe marriage, I don't know, union, happiness, home. This is like all really pretty good cards, except that you're being your own Knight of Wands in reverse in your life. And because of that, that's keeping you sad. So maybe you need to choose happiness. Maybe, I don't know who you are, but is this person that we're talking to more, let's say, pessimistic? Do they think more the glass is half empty? instead of the glass is half full. Yeah, so I think they're saying you need to change your perspective because things are actually pretty good in your life. And if you're feeling sad, it's of your own choosing because things are going to be good. Sorry, don't shoot the messenger, but you have really good cards, so be happy. Okay, what else? Could Spirit elaborate on how I could heal these traumas? I don't understand. Thank you, Spirit, and your guidance, your patience and service. Spirit, is there any way that we can help Core to get through this trauma? Is it advice? Is it cards? Or is it SRT? SRT. All right, so unfortunately, what you would have to do is like a full clearing, Spirit? Yeah, you'd have to make an appointment and we'd have to do a full clearing with Spirit. Is this a lot of this her traumas have to do with this life or past life? A lot of it is stemming from your past life situation. Let's see. Let's get a book out. I'm curious. What's the percentage of it that is affecting you in this lifetime? Core's life and trauma.
Wait, maybe you should ask how many past lives they have.
It's okay. That's a lot more work. All right. So, sorry, my daughter here is putting her 2 cents in. What percentage of this trauma is from this lifetime, Spirit, for Core? 20? So only 20%, if you can believe it or not, only 20% of what you're dealing with is from this lifetime. And how much of this trauma that she's dealing with is from her past lives?
90, 80.
Beyond 100%. Like, beyond. So basically, whatever you think you're dealing with right now has to do with this lifetime, it's at a minimal. It's only 20%. And it probably feels monumental. Most of it is all past life trauma. Yes? Yes. Past life trauma is what's causing you to have blocks and interferences and all this trauma that you're dealing with right now in this lifetime. Yes? Yes. I'm just asking, I'm just clarifying it. Yeah, sorry. Oh, you're welcome. I'm not going to tell you what they don't tell me. You know, whatever they tell me to tell you is what I'm going to show you. Anything else, Spirit, do you want to tell Cora? No, she just needs to get a full clearing. Okay. We need a full clearing to remove this. I have a question, because I like to ask this question even though I typically know. So if we do a full clearing for Cora, right, Cora? Or Core, how long will it take for Core's life to start changing? Weeks, or days, weeks, or months? Months. How many months? 1 digit or 2 digits? Well, all right. Can you shut your mouth, please? How many digits? 6 months? Okay, so after we do the clearing, it's going to take 6 months for her to be able to process, heal it, and see a difference in her life. Okay. Okay. How long will it take for me to clear her? How many appointments would she really need, Spirit? One good appointment. And then what, how many hours will that appointment take? Really? 3 hours? You don't need a 3-hour appointment, but Spirit is saying to really clear you, it's going to take up to 3 hours, which is going to take a lot of work, a lot of digging. You're probably going to have to do a whole past life regression and find out why you're having all this trauma. And believe me, sometimes it's overwhelming, because it is overwhelming. It's a lot of information. And if you're somebody who has a hard time processing, it can be even more overwhelming. Okay, let's see. Any other questions before we wrap it up, guys? Any other questions, Spirit? Okay, we're going to clear it up. Please just clear everything up. Protect everybody. Close everybody up. You know what, Spirit? I'm just going to say, whoever's on this live right now, can you just like close off any dark energies? Actually, you know what? Something I've noticed once Spirit is done doing what they got to do. As I've been doing a lot more of this SRT work, a lot of times we have souls that are following us. It's actually kind of scary. Souls that follow us, souls that are in your every single day life, which affects your personality, your response to other people, your mood. I've been trying to remove it for most people. Spirit, before we close this up, I have people right now on my YouTube channel, right? You clearly know who they are. I don't, except for the people I see as regulars. Do any of them have any extra souls? Yes. How many of the viewers right now have extra souls on them right now? 6. 6 viewers have extra souls on them right now. Can we clear and remove them right now? All right, let's clear and remove that. Something I've been realizing that so many people have extra souls attached to them. You don't even know it. Unless you're that intuitive, you won't know it. All right? And when they're done clearing it, I'm going to ask another question. All right, are they all cleared? Spirit, how many viewers have dark energies attached to them right now? 3. Can we clear and remove that? See, please clear and remove whatever dark energies are attached to the viewers right now that are on this channel. You'd be surprised how much this affects your life. Because you know when you're just in a bad mood and you just don't know why? A lot of times it's because we have this dark shit attached to us. We don't know. People's jealousy is a heavy energy that weighs on you. People's anger towards you, heavy energy. And what it does, it's like bricks weighing you down spiritually. And it causes your everyday life. It causes the way you respond, the way they respond, the way people respond to you. All right, everybody clear that right now that I'm watching? Okay, any other clearings that we should do at the moment? No, not that, okay. Okay, guys, well, I'm gonna wrap up for today. Guys, if you want a reading, please, or SRT, please, or we can do a combination of the both, whatever you wanna do. Please email me at phoenixrisingbydior@gmail.com. And I'm gonna be away this coming week, so I don't know if I'll be able to post another daily vibe before I go away. If not, I'll definitely be back within a week. I might bring some cards with me on vacation. I wasn't really planning on it. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is there. I'm going to Mexico, so if I don't have Wi-Fi, I can't upload a video anyway. So I'll talk to you guys soon. All right, bye guys, love and light.